Your resume is often the first impression that potential employers have of you. Therefore, it's imperative, it's important, it is absolutely vital that your resume stands out and catches their attention quickly. Here are some action steps for writing a compelling resume that grabs the attention of employers and their representatives. Stay tuned. Hey there, awesome folks. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. These resumes we hear so much about in the job market space represents us in very important ways. So it is key, it is vital, it is absolutely important, it's imperative that they are working for us when they are structured properly. So let's dive into ways you can transform your resume from dull to compelling so that the right people, which are recruiters, HR managers, and employment representatives, want to read it. Number one, tailor your resume to the job description. Hate to break it to you guys, more editing is required. Make sure your resume is tailored to the specific job you're applying for. Review the job description and identify the key skills, knowledge base, and qualifications that the employee is looking for. Then highlight your own relevant experience that tailors to that. Number two, keep it concise. Employers receive many resumes. It's important for you to keep yours concise, easy to read. Please stick to 1 to 2 pages. If possible, use bullet points and highlight not just what you do, but your achievements, your accomplishments, and responsibilities with each job. Do your best not to be wordy. Please get to the point. Number three, use strong action verbs, such as describe your accomplishments and responsibilities with each jobs. For example, instead of saying, I'm responsible for, use verbs like manage, led, created, innovated. It shows that you're a candidate of action, not just words. Number four, focus on your achievements, not just your responsibilities. I did touch on that. Focus on your achievements and how you've made a positive impact on each job. What mark did you leave? What positive imprint or footprint did you leave with that employer? Use numbers and percentages to quantify your accomplishments, such as increase sales by 20% or manage team of 10 employees. Or, for example, you can communicate that you implemented a strategy that saved the company X number of dollars over an X number of time limits. Depending on what the accomplishment is and you can quantify it with numbers, use that. Of course, include relevant keywords. Keywords are the backbone of getting past the applicant tracking systems that that a lot of employers are using whenever you're applying online. Um, to screen resumes. And the keywords are going to be important because if you have the right keywords, then it will have the right number to be able to get past the ATS system to an actual human. It weighs heavily on that. If you're talking about being in the merchandising industry, then they have to know that you have experience with buying merchandise for a particular store at a specific volume, things of that nature. It has to have the right keywords to get past the ATS system to a human being. Highlight the skills that are relevant to the job that you're applying. Folks, this goes without saying. In addition to your work experience, highlight the skills and qualifications that are relevant to the job. If you're talking about customer service, I don't want to know if you can dig a hole and dig a ditch to put a electric line into something. You have to speak to what's relevant to the job. This can include hard skills like proficiency in a particular software programming language, as well as soft skills like communication and leadership. If the job entails that, highlight it. Any specific knowledge base relevant to the job should be included. And of course, last but certainly not least, folks, proofread and edit. Your resume is a living, breathing document that you're supposed to have at least one or two or three or four of based on how much experience you have in different fields and industries. Before submitting your resume, you should be proofreading it carefully for errors and making sure the information on there is relevant to the job. You may want to have someone else review it for you. A clean, error free resume will show the employer that you paid attention to detail. What a theory. What an idea, huh? And care about presenting yourself in the best possible light. Guys, a resume is a key component in getting noticed by employers. It is the first time they are meeting you before they actually meet you. Your resume is going to tell them if they want to meet you based on what is on there. By tailoring your resume to your job description, using the strong action verbs, highlighting your achievements, including the keywords to get past the ATS system, and proofreading it carefully, you can create a resume that will make a first strong impression enough for them to call you for a job interview. Because that's the job of a resume. And of course, if you're looking for extensive help with your resume right now, you can go to mentorshelley.com/, consultations, or you can click the link below where it says live resume revision consultation, and I will go over your resume with you live. Or if you want me to do it, then a resume revision may cost you a little bit more, but I'm definitely here to help you get that living breathing document to get you more interviews. Guys, if you have general questions about your career path, interviewing, salary negotiation, and other job related topics, or you have questions about that, you can go to mentorshelley.com/contact, where you can leave me a voicemail or an email message. And I'm more than happy to return your voicemail or email within 24 hours, folks. We want to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally, and having your living, breathing document is the start of your journey into finding a better opportunity. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one.